Okay, welcome back by popular demand. Had I known, I would have done this when I originally made this recipe. Da 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 da. Now, for all the Haitians, this is called Paté Kodé. For all others, this is patty. It's like a fully loaded patty. What makes it different is what we put inside. It's not just regular beef, chicken, or fish. We have these fillings. This that I have here is cut up onions, red, yellow, orange peppers, green peppers, hot dogs. Yes, I said hot dogs. Parsley, thyme, like a variety of spices and herbs. And they usually are known for putting eggs in it as well, but like you chop up the eggs but not mash it up. The point is to have like chunks of things. Oh yeah, onions as well, red onion. I love red onions. So it's that. You need flour because you gotta make your patty, like the actual patty thing, on your own. I'll show you guys how I make that. And you need oil. I use vegetable oil. Any type of frying oil that works best for you. What we're gonna start now with is flour and water. Let me put a little bit extra water. This is to make your paste. Is that what it's called? So within the water you put salt because you want some flavors. You want flavor to the patty, so you don't want it to just be plain old. Plain. So I put a little bit of salt. A tad bit more. You don't want it too salty, it'll be disgusting. Now for all our Caribbeans, Haitians, we always use this. Our spices, our blended spices, everybody knows what this is. This is so ghetto, but I'm using a knife to apply. I'll put some of that in the paste because I don't know if all people do that, but my mother and I, we do this. Extra flavor to your paste. Hands should be washed, of course, so just put that in there. Wash down. And then I should just get me a fork. So I will use a fork to just equally distribute everything in it. And when it comes to adding your flour, you gradually add it so that you don't want your paste to be too dry, I guess, but you definitely don't want it to be too sticky, but a little more stickier than anything. As well, usually you are supposed to do this overnight so that you can prove your dough to allow it to like settle, rise, and all that stuff. Almost the same thing as when you make bread. I'm like low-key rushing, and I definitely forgot to shift in my baking soda with the powder. So I just did that to cut the clumps, but you shift it together just to get it through. You need it to rise a bit. So that's that. This is so ghetto. Anywho's, so usually you can do it with your hands. I kind of start off with my fork only because it is so much water. Not so much water, because it will start off watery, so kind of like mix it in this way. Get the clumps all out. And as you mix it, you'll add more. You'll know when to stop. So as you can see, it starts to get real sticky. And so that you're getting somewhere. And as I go, I try to like mash it up to the side so I can take out the bubbles and make sure all the clumps, like you don't want no doughy like dry powder in the middle of your mix out of nowhere. You can use your mixer, I guess, but I've never seen this done that way. Haitians do everything by hand, so that is that. Don't worry about things getting stuck to the corner. They will lift up at some point. You see it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I do, but I see it's lifting up out, but it's still sticky, right? Add a little bit more dough. You don't need too much. As you go, you'll see that. I really hope this becomes helpful for people. I heard some people looked up some YouTube videos and it didn't work out too easy. I guess the instructions with theirs wasn't to their liking, or I'm not sure. Also, Haitians do not do measurements, so I do a lot of things by eye. Okay, now this is when the fun part begins. I have placed the oil in my pan, so that will be ready by the time I'm done with this. Your oil needs to be really hot when you place the patty in there. So you flour your area. I like to do this. Just get a little bit of flour all over the place and leave some up top in the corner. If I need more, I'll grab some more. Now, and then your hands need to be well floured as well. You can see I let my dough sit for a little while. See, now this is the consistency. That's extra dough, flour that's falling out. So this is the consistency you need. So I'm gonna knead it a little bit more, and then I'm gonna take apart and start. I'll show you what I do. That I don't use a rolling pin. I just kind of do a combination of this, you know, and you fold. Yeah, you do all that. You fold it a couple of times and you keep. Okay. So about what I have, this measurement of dough that I have in total, I can make like 4 good sizes, like a medium size. I don't want huge size. So I will take about this much for my first patty. Put the rest in your bowl. I'll knead it out a little more. I like to do this. And I'll do this. Almost like you're making a piece of dough. And you rotate it, get the flour out here. It flattened out to the size that you want. Usually they're like an oblong. It's gonna turn out the oblong size. Like it's not a perfect circle. It doesn't really matter. Now you take your filling and you put how much you want or you need into it, but you don't want to put too much that you can't close it off. So I like to fill it so that you have a good amount in like every bite, because Haitians are known to making patties and you have a whole open empty pocket of nothing. So you do that, and then you find which way you want to fold it. I'm gonna fold it this way. So I'll pinch the edges. And so most of the time they do end up like a large empanada size like shape, which is fine. It's usually what it looks like. So I like to pinch them. Some people like pinch and roll just to seal it, but you should be fine. Sometimes I do it on both sides just to make sure it's sealed. And you can feel the filling is all the way all around. And my camera shut off right before I did this last part. Just forked around. I did both sides and poke holes for when you fry it. Now we go over to the frying pan where the oil is already hot. Lastly, you will check your oil to make sure it's hot. So see, you hear that? Everyone has their way of doing it. I will place my little patty, and you always place it in away from you so the oil don't pop on you. I don't know if that made sense. Dang, I used a smaller pan than I did yesterday. So there you go. Get in there, bad boy. And I would say maybe 2.5 minutes, and then you turn it. We'll do that. All right. Sorry for this angle, but grand finale. Oh, voila. I ended up making only 3. And once you cut it open, I made them a decent size too. They should come out nice and golden. You see the fork prints like when I closed them. And when I had to pick it up out the pan, I just picked it up, picked my fork through it. But yummy. I hope this helped you guys during your quarantine Chef Boyardee days. Fulfilled your bellies. You are now partially Haitian if you tried this recipe and you're not Haitian. Let me know if there's anything. I am not Chef Warden, so if this helped, give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe to all our fellow Haitians that need help during these struggling days, these trying days. Toodaloo.